Published 0521 EDT, the 12th of September 2017. Updated 0609 EDT, the 12th of September 2017. Chelsea make the return to Champions League football on Tuesday night by welcoming a team most football fans won't even have heard of. Qarabag, from Azerbaijan, have already broken new ground by reaching the group stage of the competition for the first time, and a visit to Stamford Bridge isn't a bad way to start. Here's everything you need to know about the team hoping to upset Antonio Contes men. Qarabag train at Stamford Bridge on the eve of their Champions League game with Chelsea. Where did Qarabag come from? Qarabag, whose nickname is the Horsemen, play their home matches nowadays in Baku, the capital city of Azerbaijan. But it hasn't always been this way. When the club was founded in 1951 as Mehsul, they were based in the city of Aghdam, some 150 miles to the west. They were forced to leave Aghdam 24 years ago when the city was destroyed by Armenian forces during the Nagorno-Karabakh War. This conflict between Azerbaijan and neighboring Armenia over the mountainous border region of Nagorno-Karabakh claimed between 25,000 and 30,000 lives between 1988 and 1994. Although Nagorno-Karabakh lies within the territory of Azerbaijan, it has been historically populated by a majority of Armenian people. Aghdam was sucked into the conflict in 1988 when shells started to fall on the city, and 5 years later, the team was forced to move from their Imara Stadium home to Baku. Qarabag's South African striker Dino Ndlovu right in action against PAOK last year. The club's Imara Stadium was twice damaged by Armenian artillery in the first 2 years of the war. Thankfully, nobody was present on both occasions. Qarabag's training ground was also bombed in 1992, but the players simply cleared the debris from the training field and continued. During a match with FK in Sochi that year, the Armenians started shelling buildings around the stadium. While the visiting players fell to the floor, Qarabag's team, used to the conflict, carried on. Aghdam fell to occupying forces on July 23, 1993. 10 days later, Qarabag won the first ever league championship. But they would soon be forced out. Today, an uneasy truce exists between the two countries, and Aghdam is a ghost town, known as the Hiroshima of the Caucasus. Spanish midfielder Michel Santo and Dani Quintana Wright celebrate a goal. How did the conflict affect the team? Very deeply. A number of the team's players were forced to flee the region with their families as Armenian forces advanced on Aghdam. But the biggest symbol is Qarabag's coach of the time, Aliverdi Bagirov, who enlisted in the Azerbaijani army when the war broke out in 1988. He saved the lives of hundreds of his countrymen by helping them flee the Khojaly massacre in February 1992. Bagirov was killed by a landmine a few months later and was posthumously awarded the title of National Hero. He certainly remains a hero to the club's fans. What happened to Qarabag next? Forced away from the home and fan base to start again in Baku, Qarabag struggled financially for many years, though achieved respectable league finishes and also played in Europe. They almost went bankrupt twice, but things changed in 2001 when the club was taken over by the food conglomerate Azerbaijani, a state-backed company. Indeed, they used the name Qarabag Azerbaijani for 2 seasons before reverting back. With the financial situation resolved, Qarabag have gone from strength to strength, winning 4 consecutive league titles between 2014 and 2017, as well as a number of cups. Although the success of Qarabag has brought great joy to the people of the war-torn Nagorno-Karabakh region, critics point out the close ties between the club and the government. Qarabag prepare for the biggest game in the history as they play Chelsea. So what is the European pedigree? Qarabag made it into the Champions League group stage at the fourth time of asking this season, defeating Samtredia of Georgia, Sheriff Tiraspol of Moldova and Copenhagen in the qualifying rounds. The reward was a place in an exciting group that contains Chelsea, Roma and Atletico Madrid. They have played in the Europa League group stage on 3 occasions and were drawn against Tottenham in 201,516, losing both games. Harry Kane celebrates scoring in Tottenham's win over Qarabag in the 2015 Europa League. Where do they play? For the match against Copenhagen at 10 win, more than 31,000 spectators crammed into Baku's Tofik Barimov Stadium, which is named after the linesman who awarded England the third goal in the 1966 World Cup final. For league games, Qarabag play at the 5,200 capacity Azerbaijan Arena, but their crowds are well below this capacity. In the group stage, Qarabag are set to play at the shiny Baku National Stadium, which holds 69,870 fans and is set to host 4 games at Euro 2020. The fact the place will be sold out for all 3 matches shows how Qarabag are carrying the hopes of a nation in the Champions League this summer. Qarabag's home group stage matches will be played at the 70,000 capacity National Stadium. Who is the manager? Gurban Gurbanov, 45, is the most successful manager to come out of the country. He has overseen Qarabag's rise over the past 8 years, achieving a number of notable firsts. As a player, the forward scored 12 goals in 63 appearances for the Azerbaijan national side. Qarabag manager Gurban Gurbanov answered questions on Monday night. Where are the danger men? Powerful South African forward Dino Ndlovu will lead the line for Qarabag. He finished last season as the leading scorer with 15 goals in all competitions. Spanish central midfielder Mehsul played briefly for Birmingham City in the 2001-2011 season and has been instrumental in Qarabag's recent domestic success.